Trump coming out with the most bullish future and outlay for America's plan to save this economy with Bitcoin. We're going to be diving into everything and what it means for our pocketbooks as we head into this selection process here. We also have some terrifying news coming out of my hometown, Colorado. We have to address it, folks. We probably will get banned, so I need your support right now. Smash the like, share the stream before it take us down. Nick's over here deleting basically everything we've done in our past, you know, just to protect us from, you know, further
The
banning.
YouTube community guidelines are broad and vague.
Yeah.
But they do tell you if you have any offending content, take it down. And I'm like, every show we do is offending.
Listen,
so I don't even know.
we're the player haters of the year.
We're the player haters of the year. Hate.
So, you know, we got the show started. We watched a little Chappelle's show. Okay. We brought it back. It sets the mood right.
It is the mood. If there was ever a spiritual, ever like influence spiritually by a show, it would be, we are the crypto show of Chappelle's show.
Player haters of the year. Crypto haters of the year.
Crypto haters. Just haters.
And this wonderful show, obviously brought to you by our wonderful partner, Arculus, where you can be a player hater of the Federal Reserve, take your Bitcoin, get it off an exchange, and be a self-custody G. Take control of your future, folks. You can support us. Use code BASE10. Get 10% off right there. Hobus, what up, man? We had a good space. We didn't record the space last night.
I screwed it up. And
Yeah?
I'm sorry. We
It's
did not
okay.
record.
It's
So
okay.
if you weren't there, you didn't get the alpha. But shout out to Ready to Hit Hot Fire, Veteran Crypto, Louis Armas, M Vino, Intune, Chili Rainbow, Ready. Oh, same guy. Small Face No Toe. So we've got our membies in here.
Yes.
I just did a memby shout out.
Well, dude, and we had a black site memby, a double black site memby.
Double black site. Yeah.
Up there, was he Junior?
Junior token.
Junior
Yes.
token. He sounded like RFK at
He
points.
really did, and it was kind of scary. He actually DM'd me afterwards. He said, "Thank you so much for having me up." This is the third person who said I sound like RFK.
No, he does, man. He
Yeah.
just needs to be a little dehydrated, maybe like a little stubble before he
Yeah,
talks.
yeah.
But we had a crazy space. Nearly like 5,000 people tuned into
It was
it.
great. It would have been more if it was recorded. People listened to it afterwards.
Listen,
Dang it, Nick.
things happen. We're figuring
I
it
hate
out. We're
this.
just getting it going.
I
But
hate this. Are we live on TikTok?
No,
Isaac?
we are not.
oh, you send us live on TikTok.
Yeah,
We,
send it on
we may as
TikTok.
well.
Let
you
me check
know.
the numbers here because X, of course, is blowing up. Let's see how Rumble's doing. We are actually gaining a lot of traction on Rumble. If you search for the term Bitcoin on Rumble, we're the second.
Really?
We are the second search result.
Dude. That
Yeah.
makes, we need to start just leaning into it like flat out, bro.
We're
Like,
fixing it up.
they're giving us love. That feels good. Okay. Well, you know, we got a lot of stuff that is, you know, YouTube friendly slightly.
Ish.
And then we are going to be diving. I have to talk about what's going on in Aurora, Colorado right now. I've gotten hit up by about half the people that I know in Colorado. Everyone is reaching out to me talking about what's happening. I reminded them that's why I left. I was talking about this years ago. No one cared until it's too late. Now they're stuck there. It's a very sad situation what's happening. But if you're not already following us, make sure to follow me on Twitter here at Druth Crypto. Nick Demondi is, I think you changed your name a little bit here.
No,
you still minted.
I'm a little bit of a shadow ban right now.
Are you really?
So
how are you shadow banned on X?
I don't know. I think I used retard with a hard R too much.
Yeah. Okay.
The hard R gang.
Yeah, the hard R gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but shout out if you're watching us on X right now. We are crushing it. Hit that like button, the little heart.
Yeah.
Repost this, and then also give a comment on some projects that you want.
Dude, we're
the
still
Flux
cooking
guy
here.
just got back to me.
No way.
He said he loved it.
No.
He
Dude,
loved it.
this is exciting. I mean, I am very, very excited about Flux. We're going to be checking Flux price action. But right now, the YouTube channel, despite all the battles we're going through on this, our subs are still ticking up. So, I mean, there's something there. And I hear the people out there in the UK and Australia that just will not let us stop. I mean, because they don't get access to, I think one of them mentioned they can't even watch Rumble
Probably
in his spot in the UK. So I'm not going to give up on you guys. And you know,
you can't make fun of fat people in Germany.
Well, you can't make fun. You can't even post a flag out in certain areas. So we will not be giving up on you guys. But just if you want to support us in the fight for free speech, become a member. It is the way you can become a pillar of our strength here on YouTube and support our channel, support our families, because we are not giving up on you guys. Now we're gonna be checking this out. I was just looking on Flux and ADA, dude. I almost feel like I'm getting a wild hair. I mentioned it a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And really, like, you know, ADA, I still remain strong that it is the last chance for proof of stake. I really feel that way. It is below this pretty long standing moving average. I think this moving average is the 200 day, I believe, but this is a beat down price. And the sentiment that everyone has about Cardano right now is the same sentiment that they had in the previous bull market before this thing just melted people's faces. See if I can go to the monthly and get all this data. This just pulls data from after that. Let's go to CoinMarketCap, show you this, because this is something like I really feel like as soon as ADA makes a user-friendly interface, it's over with.
See, now I don't agree with that, because
you don't think so?
I think ADA, when it comes to their dexes, is like MinSwap is great.
Well, okay, MinSwap pretty good. Yeah, MinSwap's pretty good.
It's the intermediary, the wallet interface. They're making a bunch of wallets, but none of them are very good. Because look, guys, look at Phantom Wallet. Phantom Wallet is great.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. Core Wallet for AVAX is amazing. Very seamless. You can stake from within the wallet. And it like finds delegators for you and all that stuff. Phantom does that just recently.
Yeah.
What other wallet?
Well, I think I
really
saw Isaac. Did you say that you can stake Solana on Arculus now?
You can stake Solana on Arculus now.
And,
they came out with it yesterday?
And Cosmos?
And Cosmos, yes.
Whoa! I love this. Okay, shout out to our partner Arculus for making those moves. This is what I'm talking about on the sentiment, though. Where we are, statistically, comparatively speaking, is right about here. Okay, so the halving of 2020 was in May, and you know, Cardano had a great time. It pumped up to like 14 cents, but then it fell all the way back down into these trenches, like 10, 9, 8 cents. And there's a lot of people complaining that they made a huge mistake and it just wasn't going to be a winner this bull market. Boy, howdy, were those folks wrong. When they moved out of their positions, I saw them moving out of their positions from 14 cents to 8 cents. They were taking losses. They were going out there and just trying to search everything else out. This thing made a move to $3 from that time frame. And that is kind of the situation I feel like Cardano's in right now. It's, you know, all these people are like, when Moon, why not Moon? You got meme coin people yelling at Charles Hoskinson for going on a vacation for 4 days. God forbid the guy go get some sun. You know, it just
well, it was kind of weird because the Chang hard fork was delayed. Is that still delayed?
Yes, it's still delayed. I think it's September 1st.
Good.
Honestly, every time that there's an upgrade like that, the price pulls back.
Price pulls back.
And we have until November until I really feel like we have a good time in altcoins anyways. So how I'm approaching this plan right now is I want Cardano at 29 cents. I am setting a limit order up on 2-bit. And that's kind of something that I really love about 2-bit is how easy it is to set up these limit orders. But basically what I am going to be doing is setting a limit order for a 29-cent Cardano.
Ooh.
Probably going to move about, thinking like 500, maybe 1,000 into Cardano. You know, something reasonable. Because it's one of the projects that I know is going to be around. It's going to exist. The infrastructure is strong. It's not some moon math expectation I have out of it. I don't think it's going to hit $10 by any means. But I do think that it will very much so hit that $3 mark. And at that point, you're damn right I'm going to be taking my profits on it. So,
I've got a bag. It's been staked for well over a year. I like Cardano. The fundamentals are always strong, and so it's never going to like completely fall off the planet because the fundamentals are just so freaking strong. But yeah, it's still lacking just that the killer app.
Yeah, it does need a killer.
The Snack meme coin was good, but like if they can actually put some utility into it, then we can actually start to see some movement. But yeah, 2-bit guys, definitely sign up for 2-bit. They're one of the biggest sponsors of the channel. They have a really good service. I'm actually in a long.
You're in a long on 2-bit?
So I'm gonna scalp Bitcoin long because I think we're gonna go up to like 62.
That's okay.
And then come back down.
Okay.
So I'm just in a scalp long, take 10-15% profit and get out. And then on our way back down, scalp it back down. That's kind of how I'm playing it. Link to join 2-bit. Get in there. Best user experience if you have VPN. That's the best way to do it.
Okay, so I got to pull up this screen as we're talking. Look at this. Damn it. Where's the stop loss at?
Oh, I didn't set one because I knew. Look at the MACD.
Okay. Let's pull this up. Where is it at here? I want to find out.
Chart?
Yeah, this is the 15-minute chart. Really, you know, I want to pull this up on Coin Market Cap here real quick.
Yeah.
Because this kind of gives me access to all that stuff here.
Oh, on the trading view side.
Yeah, I mean, it's just easier to find, you know, and really so far what I've been using 2-bit for is those limit orders, you know, and the trading bot stuff is very cool. Actually, we have a promotion for new signups that's coming out for 2-bit as well.
Yeah.
Where they're going to be matching up to a certain percentage on your original deposit.
Oh, that's right. And if you put in like 2K, then you basically get
$200.
$200.
Yeah.
For like free money.
Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah.
This is, let's see, the MACD.
So yeah, so I put in my long in like the mid 60s. So if we get down to what we're at now, 59.
Oh, it's pretty much flat at 60. You know?
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, like the bottom end of this girthy part of this candle's at 54.6. I'm really thinking that, I don't know, man. I keep hearing Matty B talk about that fib retracement to 43.
Yeah.
But there's not much time to see that big of a pullback happens before November comes about. You know what I mean? And we have a weak Federal Reserve comment coming out in September.
Yeah.
We're going to have the Feds tapping out here in a minute. And we got bullish news like this. Look at this. Trump promising a plan to make the U.S. the world's crypto capital. Donald Trump recently taken to X to promise an incoming plan to make U.S. the crypto capital of the planet. Indeed, the 45th president of the United States shared a video saying that an impending announcement would be coming Thursday afternoon. Now we have the crypto market, you know, obviously with the major aspect of Donald Trump's election campaign on the potentials here has leaned in crypto voters. Unlike any past candidate has, I would say RFK more so, but he's part of the cabinet now. So we get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We really do. And with this, we have RFK joining Trump. This is a reminder of RFK and what his plans that he's going to be running by Trump are. This was at the Bitcoin Nashville conference. Let's have a listen to RFK and what he thinks.
On day one as president, I will sign another executive order directing the U.S. Treasury to purchase 550 Bitcoin daily until the U.S. has built a reserve of at least 4 million Bitcoins.
So much.
4 million Bitcoin.
That's
okay?
Crazy, dude.
Yes, man. Like, and think about, you know, there's 21 million total, But how many of those Bitcoin do you think are actually lost? Like, I feel like it's got to be somewhere in the 5 million tokens are lost forever. I feel like there's a very high percentage lost.
What do you mean by lost?
Wallets that were forgotten, the seed phrase of the guy that's got the robots looking in the landfill for all his hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. Not to mention Satoshi's wallet. I don't think Satoshi's wallet's ever going to wake up. I really don't.
Probably not. I mean, if there's ever a wallet that's been burnt, it's that.
Yes, man. And like the whole idea was scarcity, and to kickstart the idea and the understanding of that scarcity by locking those away in the original Satoshi.
Didn't the Satoshi wallet do like a test transaction or something?
No, I don't think so. We've seen governments in the Mt. Gox, but Mt. Gox has actually started a release. So no, I don't think. I really feel like 5 million is my shoot from the hip number on how much is completely gone. They've already mined what 19 million by now. Are we up to, so there's only like 1 million left.
Not even. I think it's like 19.5 million.
So what happens to the supply then if the U.S. comes hammering in and just emptying out the reserves of these exchanges, even worse than they already are?
We get a $10,000 Litecoin.
Oh, a $10,000 Litecoin? You psychopath. Oh, my God.
Because what's next?
I mean, dude, that's where it's like a gold rush, you know?
Yeah.
And what I've been talking about is like, data being the new oil / gold, the sought after asset. We see this with China trying to capture Taiwan. God, I just got banned. Okay.
Bye TikTok.
Bye.
See you later.
It was nice. It lasted like 5 minutes or whatever. But
at least it's working.
having RFK say, let's get 4 million. I think Trump's going to meet somewhere in like the 1 million or 2 million Bitcoin backing the U.S. reserve at a point, but we have to work to that point. And this is the exchanges and their Bitcoin reserves right now. This is from George, Cryptos RS. George, I want in the ring with that fat fuck. Get me in there. New lows for Bitcoin exchange reserves, levels unseen since early 2017. If this continues, Bitcoin is in for a major supply shock. And this is just a highlight of this. The price, been sitting here ranging. It didn't fall off a cliff, but the exchange reserve is absolutely falling off of a cliff. So this is where things get very, very serious as far as the supply squeeze for Bitcoin. And, even during Joe Biden's tenure as president, when he's in office and not sleeping at the beach, he had an executive order go out, I think about 2 years ago, talking about how our energy industry is going to not only be incentivized, but to a degree required to capture its excess emissions and turn that into Bitcoin mining. So they've had this plan for a while. The Pentagon, the DOD, they all have been talking about it. And it's going to happen no matter which president is in place. They're doing it for national security purposes and for competitiveness against China. Okay, so that's why they're doing it. Who's going to get that hog if he gets in the ring with that? Crypto Breezy just letting it loose down there in the Rumble chat. I got Tom Crown owns a huge bag of Litecoin from Crypto Stevo that he refuses to sell. I bet you Tom will take some profits off that at a point. If he sees Litecoin really rip again, he's going to take some profits, you guys. Crypto Stevo also, I looked for your name in the Discover Crypto like hidden users area. I do not see it, brother. I don't know. It's happened to Sack Nasty. Yeah. Now Crypto Stevo, and I think someone else that they're not blocked by Discover Crypto, but you can't see them. So
that's weird.
It is kind of weird.
And where's Alexandra G been?
She's been here.
Yeah, she pops in every now and again. Okay. Yeah. Right. So we're talking about a supply squeeze, a supply shock that will inevitably come to Bitcoin exchanges. And that is just something that I see coming regardless of who's ever in power. I think Kamala will print us off the edge of the earth, and then they'll have to scramble and heavy move into it anyways. But, it's coming regardless. This is the design of Bitcoin and its overall infrastructure, why it makes it so powerful. I need Nick's take on low T and what's wrong with Hudson. Godspeed from CD Dub.
C-Dub?
Yeah, C-Dub wants to know.
So I missed most of the Hudson episode, like the vaunted Hudson episode.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing with Hudson. He loves to troll. It can be difficult to understand if he's being serious or not. And if he's getting a reaction in the chat,
Oh, he's gonna keep going.
he's gonna quadruple down. All right. So I would take with a grain of salt everything that Hudson said yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I mean, probably trolling.
Well, he does love to troll, and he likes to make people angry. But sometimes he does make my blood boil with things that he says that I don't feel like he is kidding about. And the T levels can be increased, but here I think Hudson's just I think he's fallen victim to this. I'm going to go through this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Big Gov controlled.
He's watching right now.
Yeah, we're going to get banned here. Big Gov controlled companies like the FDA, CDC, USDA are literally creating low T men. What happens when men and boys take estrogen or estrogen-filled foods, might you ask? Well, first you have to know how a man's body works. You create estrogen through testosterone. Our bodies see that we need estrogen or E2, so it creates testosterone, which is then converted into E2 via enzymes. When our bodies see this outside source of E2, it stops producing the testosterone because then it has enough E2, which then creates low testosterone men, which also alters boys' puberty and their development. Now you ask yourself, why is the government pushing for low T men and less testosterone-laden men, was also trying to take our guns at the same time? You can put those two things together and come to a pretty easy conclusion. They want a malleable populace that they can easily dominate. And I'm here to stop that. I'm really here to stop that because we need to recapture much more than our physical sovereignty here in the United States, folks. We are just getting started with this battle.
You saw that? I mean, the chart of like when you take more testosterone, you become conservative.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's what happens, man.
Smash that like button, guys. Increase your T. Smash the like button on YouTube. We got a lot of people in Rumble watching us right now.
Hey,
so,
shout out,
guys. Keep on going.
Yeah, man. I love to see that. Now, here, just on the Bitcoin cycle for comparison, there's some nuance that I'm going to bring up after talking about this, but this is the cycles by comparison from the cycle bottom from Rational Root. We are on a dollar scale outperforming previous cycles already, folks. Even with this pullback that we've experienced in the last few months here, here's your March euphoria moment. Here's the ETF announcement. Oh my gosh, to the moon. Wait, no, there's more chop. We have to make it to November. And really, we are right on track for this breakout because the recovery on the Rational Roots timeframe takes exactly 2 years. And I wouldn't be too terribly surprised if this line where those breakouts historically happen are coming in November and December timeframes. That's when I've seen them in the previous 2 cycles. And I'm treating this timeframe in between there as my chance to stack as much effing crypto as I can. This is the I've been saying in the Discord. Every time that we fall hard in the crypto markets, I am still taking this as an opportunity moment because I think we're going to follow the 4-year cycle regardless of all the macro chaos that's going off. But the nuance within here is that we are valuing Bitcoin in dollar terms. Dollar terms are falling off of a cliff. Buy rights, your buying power of Bitcoin is ranging in what was $45,000 2 or 3 years ago. So, you know, 60K currently bought you what 45K would have bought you 2 or 3 years ago, just for layman's terms. And I think that that's where we're running into issues on the male astrology graphs and all the spider lines and things like that, is because we're valuing Bitcoin in a currency that is dying at a very rapid pace. So the metrics get a little skewed. But in general, that's why I like to follow time frames and just follow the 4-year cycle at large. Shout out to Ready Hit Hot Fire and Sufficient Enough upgrading to the black site.
Wow.
My boys. Thank you.
Well,
thank you very much.
Just in time for the stream on Sunday at 8:30.
Dude, we're having it with Native Patriot.
Native Patriot is... Wait, really?
I think so.
Oh, wow, that's
I
pretty
think
awesome.
so. I'm gonna be wearing my cowboy hat.
Well, you got it. It's part of the brand now.
Yeah, it's a Cowboys and Indians taking back the country together this time. All right, so now we got the exchanges covered. Now here is some of the reasons why this government and the Fed need Bitcoin. Here is the FDIC quarterly banking profile quarter 2024. I should have told Johnny I don't need him to highlight all this. This is all garbage. What really matters here is right about here. Okay, so These are the updated informational statistics on how far underwater the banks at large are on their securities. There's a mortgage-backed securities at large, but a basket of traditional finance securities that are breaching levels near $700 billion in the red on these banks and their holdings. This is the real reason why the Federal Reserve cannot remain hawkish on their interest rates. This, if they keep this level of like 7% or whatever on mortgages, and they keep the Fed funding rate up here in like the 5 to 6% realm, this is going to continue to get much, much worse. And if you look, 2008, the housing bubble, oh my God, look at that. That was the housing bubble. That huge
we're
dip.
75 billion underwater, and now we're like 10x that.
Absolutely. And then look what happened in the dark right before flu season.
Whoa.
Even worse than, and before flu season, the banks were deeper in the red than they were in 2008. Man, that's kind of weird that they would just find a way to print 50% of all dollars in circulation and blame it on a flu, huh? It's kind of weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Someone very special
I dox
to
him?
all of our hearts.
Come, take a seat.
Should I dox him?
Take a seat.
Come
take
on.
a seat.
Well, we
Here
got to
he
get a
is.
wider camera shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I
you
got
can
it.
punch over to
Just
him.
go to his
Folks,
ISO.
we got the man himself. You got to unmute him, though, Isaac.
I am down here for a reason. Can everyone hear me?
You pushed the wrong button, Isaac.
There we go. Yeah, we can
I
hear you
get it.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to be quick. There's a man at the front of the building. He's an older gentleman.
Yeah.
He has questions about crypto. I'm pretty sure he's getting scammed.
Uh-oh.
He needs help.
Okay.
Can we bring him on the show and help him?
I mean, if he's comfortable with that.
I don't
Wants to
know.
be
He's
live
asking
on
for help.
air?
He's asking for help, and he's at the front door.
Have DZ help him. I don't want to like put him out and have it be weird, like an old man on camera.
This might be a little much for him to just throw him into this.
Okay.
Like he's gonna be coming
But
under all
you
the
can't
lights
help
and
him.
stuff.
You
I
can't
can't
help
help him.
Oh, we
because
can,
you're on
we're
the show right now.
Yeah.
You're on the
Yeah,
show.
now we can.
So go to someone else.
Yeah, go to DZ Taco if Taco's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, old man.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go help him.
See, guys, Hudson's a good guy.
Yeah, it
There
sounds
he goes.
sketchy.
Bye, Hudson.
Sounds sketchy. Papa Goose.
It's Ben.
I need help with my crypto and my Lambo.
I need help with
Yeah.
the
No
meme.
one's coming to save you.
You know what's funny? If he would have kept the Ben coin as like a silly dog meme coin,
Oh
it would have
my
done
God.
really, really well.
He just put a dog. Yeah, it originally had a dog on it.
it
right?
was a funny cartoon dog,
Oh my God.
and it was a meme coin. If he just would have had it been the funny dog, because he's a dog guy,
Yeah.
it would have done way better. But his ego made him turn it into this like it's about adoption. Like, no, bro, every other crypto is about adoption.
Oh
Yours
my
is
God.
just
Yeah,
ego play.
Hudson's gullible, sounds sketchy. Like, I want to help
He
the
has
guy. I just don't want
Mpox.
to put him under the lights and the camera and like
Yeah.
being live. He'll freeze up. I guarantee
Yeah,
it.
he will. It would not go well.
So now I'm talking about the Federal Reserve, why they have no choice but to pivot. And we have some more data backing up this reasoning from Charles V. Payne talking about pending home sales being the worst on record. Pending home sales dropped 5.5% in July. Forward-looking indicator of home sales based on contract signings slipped to 70.2 in July, the lowest reading since the index began tracking in 2001. Worse than the housing crisis. And this is single family. This is bad. Bad
That's
news.
very bad. Well, and then the delinquencies on mortgages
Absolutely.
are at, I believe, all-time high now.
Yes, man. I mean, the average person that's not like sitting here gunslinging in crypto and making money and moving their dollar faster than inflation's killing it, they're getting crushed out there.
Wow.
And all the data is there to show it. So this is pending home sales. We also have Reuters coming out with the same information, but Charles V. Payne did a really good way of just concisely explaining it. This is another indicator, though, that I'm
Holy
glad you brought
smokes.
this up, Nick. Dollar General shares dropped by 26%, marking the steepest intraday decline in history. The CEO says core customers are financially constrained.
So the ones that struggled to put a dollar together are
Yes.
financially constrained. Guys, this plus the McDonald's news, plus the credit card news, this is crazy stuff, guys.
It's not about if the bubble will pop. It's about how long do we have
and
till
who's
it
in front of
pops.
it when it does.
Yes, absolutely. And I am sticking by my guns. I think that they're going to be able to cook the books all the way through 2025, right up until about December of 2025. January of 2026, I am going to be completely out of the markets. I am going to be completely out. And I will tell you if I have a change in my plan or my thought process of that. But the entire plan that I have with the crypto gains that I've been stacking and everything else is more real estate, hard iron goods, and probably a couple tanks. I know gasoline might be a thing, but I'll figure it out, Nick. Okay, I'm going to call BJ.
Well, you get a gasifier.
A gasifier? What is that?
Gasifier is you put organic material into it and it makes very low grade, low octane gasoline.
Okay.
But it does make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, there's a solution
It's
there.
essentially like a still. You're basically making ethanol.
I'm bullish on that. Like this is they'll have a prohibition on gasoline and I'll be making it in the back of my Georgia woods.
I mean, you're not going to get like, if your car gets 30 miles to the gallon with the hooch that you're going to be making and make it like 17, but hey, that's 17 miles you don't got to walk.
Oh man. Let's see. Drew Wider, I can see how the GigaChads and GigaBase may be too generic. I wonder what he's talking about there.
I don't know.
The GigaChads and GigaBased. Please elaborate. Is he talking about the meme? The GigaChad meme? That thing has been, it's got legs of its own.
It does.
Not the meme coin. I'm talking about the actual meme. So here we go. We have Arthur Hayes talking about the danger of the yen carry trade unwind will reappear and could derail the party unless real food in the form of central bank balance sheet expansion, aka money printing, raises the quantity of money.
Well, that's exactly what they're going to do.
It is. And, Arthur Hayes, I don't like pulling most of his takes because, I don't love everything that he says, but I think he's spot on with this. People that are ignoring and not wanting to accept the fact that the Federal Reserve is going to have one last glorious print before they destroy all of the middle class and lower class buying power are kidding themselves. These people have no reason to be kind to you. They have no reason to be reasonable. And they are looking for one last gallivanting poll before the fourth turning actually kicks into place and we see a kinetic conflict come about, which I still think is coming, folks. I don't think that we're out of the woodworks. And they're going to just use this maybe, what is it? We got the end of this year. We got 3 months left in this year. And then all the way through 2026. So about a year and 4 months left of reasonable okayness. And that's just, I'll change if I see some new data come about. Now this, NVIDIA reporting a $30 billion in revenue for Q2, 3.8% higher than expectations, but the stock did not moon. And Bitcoin really didn't have that great of a time.
Well, they did their dump beforehand. Like the day ahead of the earnings, that's when we wicked down to 57,000. By the way, if you look at the 4-hour MACD, I'm in the right position.
You are? Okay.
Because it's the red hump there, and now we're coming back up into the green.
Let's pull it up here. Let's check it out.
Pull it up on 2-bit.
Yeah.
Now I'm trading my time frames. Like I trade by specific time frames.
Let's see. Where's the indicators here?
But if you look at the 1-hour MACD, you're like, oh my God, no.
Where is that indicator?
If you go to more.
Yeah. Well, it's just laid out different on the computer. This just gives me all the different time frames here. I want to find this. It's hidden in a specific spot here. I don't feel like finding this thing live. I don't know. I know that I need to find this
we'll
thing.
Have to dig into how. Yeah, we're still learning too. But like on the phone, it's really.
I can do
easy.
it fast on Blowfin here.
Oh yeah, I mean they're partners.
Let's do it on Blowfin here because I use Blowfin for my leverage and then
take our faces away, Isaac. It's
get my ugly mug out of here. MACD. Oh God, do I have multiple?
Okay.
I already had it on there.
No, you didn't. That's fine. You had the R. Oh, you did. Yeah.
So let's go to the 4-hour.
Go to the 4-hour.
Oh yeah. You're all right on the longer time frame, and that RSI pumped down pretty hard. The RSI is pretty much trying to equalize here, though. But the 4-hour MACD does look pretty decent.
Yep.
It's hard to say, that we're just gonna fall off of an absolute cliff here because we're still right at the a moment where we have strong earnings, and Wall Street knows that risk is still on.
And we're gonna bounce, and then Papa Powell hasn't said anything about like confirmed rate cut yet, which I still think We're in for a Rectember.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna pump in September, guys.
Here, we got a message from Hudson here. So the dude upstairs paying fees to get his money off in exchange to the tune of $71,000 installments.
Yeah, he's getting absolutely scammed.
Holy shit. That is a big problem. God.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to air. It's not good for him to air his dirty laundry live on the show. But like, Hudson, have him talk to DZ, have him talk to TJ. But he's in a very precarious situation right now, to having to pay money to get his money off of an exchange.
Dude, that is a serious issue. Yeah. I just feel like cutting the show, but I'm not going to cut the show.
You better stop Risen Up Coins Chick live on the stream in 8K.
Apparently me and
stop
no,
stop it.
No.
And he has a problem with pimple popping videos. We're going to be doing pimple popping videos.
No, we're not doing pimple popping videos.
Yeah,
why are we doing
we aren't that.
pimple popping videos?
We're gonna.
Disgusting.
It's going to be
I'd
huge.
rather do Subway Surfers. Okay?
Coins Chick, you can't control yourself, so I'm banning you.
Oh my God. A ban or
I'm putting you in timeout.
All right, timeout. There you go.
You did it to yourself. You couldn't stop. I'm putting you in timeout. Say goodbye.
Oh my God, this is so
forever.
incredible.
How long should it be, guys?
Speaking of,
how long should we put her in timeout for? A whole day, or just like 5 minutes?
5 minutes. You know, you got to make it in and out. Now, speaking of saying goodbye, Price is Right. Host Bob Barker, dead at 99. This take was just savage, though. My man got as close as possible without going over $1. Absolutely legend.
He lived the brand.
He did. All the way to the end, man. Like, shout out to Bob Barker, too. She's still in the chat. SOB.
What?
Oh, my God. You gotta, okay.
300 seconds, 86,000 seconds. That's, all right, here we go. Watch this.
Oh, my God. There it is.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, he got it. All right, so speaking of savage, this is insane. Now, this is what I've been getting called about.
What is that gun?
Colorado?
That AR?
That looks like an AR.
With the dumbest scope.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pawn shop scope for sure. This is in Aurora, Colorado. This is what's happening in an apartment complex, one of many that's been overtaken by Venezuelan gangs.
Which now it's essentially... They're just kicking people out.
So, the big question.
This is happening in America.
In America.
They now control, I've heard that they control 2 of these apartment complexes now. Full
I think
control.
It's more. I think it's more.
And they're charging people rent. The landlords can't get any money.
Yep. Absolutely. And they're posted up on the roof.
Yeah.
As watchers with their weapons.
Yeah.
The Aurora police have come out with a statement. We're going to check it out. But my buddy runs a construction company in Colorado, and he's hit me up. He thinks it's actually somewhere around like 10.
No way.
Yeah, he thinks that it's actually a lot bigger. He runs a construction company that does
a full-on invasion of the United States at this point.
Absolutely.
Like, we are being invaded by Venezuelan gangs. There are mercenaries here in the United States that are acting with impunity, and your law enforcement are doing fuck all about it.
And here's the report from Aurora Police Department. City of Aurora Police Department, as previously stated, established a special task force.
Oh, good.
A bunch of conversators, probably, in collaboration with other local, state, and federal partners to specifically address concerns. So they're addressing concerns about these gangs, not the gangs.
Just gaslighting.
They're okay. And other criminal activity affecting migrant communities. We are grateful that the DEA, a valuable federal partner, has acknowledged its ongoing work into TDA across the metro and appreciate the additional resources it provides to combat the issue. We are aware of the components of TDA are operating in Aurora. APD has been increasingly collecting evidence to show the gang is connected to crimes in the area. However, as we said previously, and it is the DEA similarly stated, it would be improper at this time for the city and APD to make any conclusionary statements about specific incidents or provide details about law enforcement strategy and operations. Dude, this is insane. And this is a mom. Here's a mom in Aurora talking about what's actually happening instead of all this gaslighting about we're going to have coalitions to talk about it.
Isn't it illegal to kick someone out of their apartment?
It should be, bro.
And so Venezuelan gangs are doing something illegal.
Yeah. It's so crazy, bro. Let's listen.
What's going on with this, like, gang thing? Because, like, literally, I'm seeing it everywhere. I'm a mom. Some of my friends are moms, too. And It's gotten so bad to the point we don't even want to take our kids to the park without being in a group. And even in a group, we have to make sure that someone has a taser. We have some type of like pepper spray. We have to have some type of protection. Me, I don't mess with guns. That's just personally me, because guns, they scare me. So it's just like, I don't know. We need to figure out something, because like, I'm not gonna lie, this is terrifying. And I understand they're coming here for a better life, but at the same time, is this life getting any better when you're bringing what was there here? I don't know. We need to figure something out, because literally me and my son are too scared to even go to a playground.
This is so incredibly
You know
sad.
what?
This is so sad.
I don't care what she has to say,
Why is that?
because she fucking voted for this shit.
Well, yes, there's that.
So you get the government that you vote for, folks.
and you can tell that because she's like, I don't believe in guns.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
don't believe-
scared of them. But
Like,
now
I know they want to come here for a better life. No, they don't, obviously. They're bringing the crime wave with them. So,
yeah.
so sad. I hope nothing bad happens to you. Leave your state. But yeah, you're being victimized by your own government, because the government, and especially law enforcement, doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why you need to arm yourself.
And that's another important question I wanted to ask everyone in the chat. Let me know. So that's you. Let's just say that's your apartment. That's your front door. What are you coming out with? I was thinking the Shockwave 12 gauge with my 9 on my hip.
Yeah.
But I really like the shoddy for those types of situations. You have a good spread,
yeah.
and you really don't have to
Some double aught buck.
Yeah, some double aught buck. You don't really have to be too precise with it, you know. And the sound. I mean,
I would go with the Keltec.
the Keltec.
The one that the USG 9 or something that
Okay.
has 12 rounds
Okay.
and it's semi-auto, and you just lay waste.
Yes, the ammo. You do need a lot of rounds for that type of situation
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Shotgun AR-12, great choice.
gotta have full metal jacket though, because you're probably going through a lot of cover.
Well, dude, the
you can't-
Dragon's Breath.
Yeah,
Dragon's
but then
Breath.
you're like lighting you're like lighting your own shit on fire. At that
Well, come
point.
on, you know, send it. I mean, the first one, you know, the first ones are to break the door apart and to get whoever's behind the door. But then you start the hallway on fire.
Or do we go with slugs? What about like the buck slug combo?
I don't know. I mean, I know slugs are sick and they have a lot of punch, but those bucks, those double aught bucks,
Yeah,
that's like 9 mils. You know,
it is like 9.9. Now it's only going to work for like 15 feet. But in that specific situation, which they're on like the 3rd floor, like pull up that Keltec shotgun. That thing is sick.
yeah,
That
let's
is
do
an
it.
awesome. Shout out to Keltec.
Are we going shopping?
Sponsor our channel, please, Keltec. We will pimp this shotgun.
AA12 with a
AA12
switch on it.
AA,
AA12?
you don't even have to have a switch.
With a switch on
with
it.
us, just for good measure.
For
an
shits
AA12.
and giggles.
AA12 is way
Oh
expensive.
God, this thing looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Holy cow! Now, absolutely beautiful.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, it's happening. So the 2 tubes on the bottom are the magazine.
Yeah, that's some good. That's some good ammo.
And you got a
right there.
rail on top, so you can put just like a big, fat, whatever, like red dot on there as if you would need it. And then under, you got an underslung red dot, which I would put a strobing flashlight, you know, just like blinding them. And then you just lay waste
Yeah.
with this thing. And
Well-
these things are cheap. They're like $600.
And an important side note on this, it's useful to have outdoor cameras that feed to your phone so that you can get positions. And just for instance, my personal spot has cameras in the trees, right?
That's
Not
smart.
just inside,
Yeah.
but I have cameras in the trees under a nice little leaf that's looking down from one angle. Another one, I have like, honestly, like 3 or 4 of them. And they give me a good understanding, and they got motion detection and all that stuff. And, you know, it's really nice to know the positioning of the problem before you address it. So that just a little side note on that. What do we got? What do you got, Isaac?
When I move out, the first thing I'm getting is a big old shotgun. So
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
just put it
Everyone
out
should
there.
have a shotgun.
That's what the first thing I got when I turned 18.
That's the minimum. You don't even have to be 18 to buy a shotgun, but everyone should have a
Really?
shotgun. Yeah, because it's a long gun. Kids can buy. You can 14 years old in Georgia. You can buy a long
What?
gun. Yeah, hunting rifle. Yeah,
Oh my God, that is very bullish.
I think you can buy a
Sounds very
30-30
bullish.
when you're 14.
Wow. Okay. I
Yeah,
love
bro.
this.
Welcome to the South. This is why that's never gonna happen in the South.
Yeah.
Like, Notice how Venezuela is not going to Paulding County.
If they went to Paulding County, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They're never going to be in Paulding County.
Yeah.
They
They're all
may
gonna.
be imprisoned in Paulding County, but
Potentially. Yeah, that's why I like Marjorie Taylor Greene's district, folks. And that's why I moved out of Colorado. I saw that the government had no interest in protecting the average person. And, I talked about this, on the morning stream. They're talking about the taxes were what caused the 1776 movement. It was not necessarily the taxes in and of themselves. It was the lack of representation from elected officials. And right now, I feel like we are not being represented on a federal scale by elected officials.
No way, not at all.
So that's why I am the way I am. It's like, I know everyone wants to find that comfy spot where they can keep existing and everything's okay. It's not okay, you guys. Like, our kids are depending on us being strong, and we have to be that way to secure their future. This from Mind Your Biz, had to just give this a quick shout out. This is from Time Magazine. What if ultra processed foods aren't as bad as you think? And this is what they're rolling out now to the brainlets that are out there consuming mainstream media information. It's so sad.
Time had literally on last year an article saying why ultra processed foods are so bad for you.
Just back and forth.
RFK
Right?
had it side by side on his. He
Oh
tweeted
my
this exact
god.
same thing.
Oh my god.
Like, yes, they are bad as you think, even worse than what you think.
Yeah. The nation of Deseret will rise again.
What is that?
Deseret? I wonder what that is. Please explain. Now we got this. This is what's happening in Britain. This is what happens when you give up your 2A. We're gonna have to listen to this. This is just a fellow that was approached by police officers for posting on social media a British flag. Okay, so this is what happens when you give all your power of control to the state.
If you're refusing to do that, it's not necessary to ask you those questions. No, it's not. We will have no to arrest you all the time. Yeah, well, arrest me. What crime? What crime? Tell me what crime.
127. Okay, which says what?
Which says what?
Where you post something that causes gross offence or of a menacing character, which causes a person anxiety.
Is that what it says?
Yes, it does.
How is a flag? How is a flag grossly offensive?
What I'll do, sir.
How's that grossly discuss that with you?
Why are you doing this? You shared it.
I'm going to share it to my personal
documentary?
right now.
No, just a quick short. It's
Well, no, it was from a documentary because there was like a camera crew there.
yeah, but these guys, what they stood up and did is like, I'm gonna share this on my feed too. So all of his buddies, I don't really need sound while I'm talking about this. So all his buddies stand up, they go live on Facebook, and they say, hey, we're gonna live stream this arrest. Why don't you arrest me too for live streaming you arresting me over the flag, calling this out? And all of the people, even though that they're unarmed, they stood up and they're like, here, arrest me. What do you got? What do you got? The cops realize, hey, actually, we kind of probably have overstepped a little bit, and they leave the location. You have to stand up for yourself, you guys. Even in an unarmed situation, you have rights. And if you don't stand up for them, and if you just accept the state for what it is, then yes, they're gone. If you're that weak that you're just going to give everything up and you're not willing to stand for it, you don't deserve it. So
Exactly.
that's what happens.
If you don't exercise your rights, you deserve to lose them.
Yeah.
And it does not take very many people to stand up to change the course of history and the course of your life. Like,
Yeah.
I love the story of the Spanish Reconquista. We should do a whole video about the Reconquista.
Holy cow. Look at Elevator Man. Give
Whoa.
me 10 Membies.
10 Membies.
Dude, thank you very much for that, dude.
Dick, that guy's goaded. His T is in.
This
He's
is
got
second day in a row he's done it.
Dude, what a G.
4-digit T. That's
Oh my
we are undeserving. Elevator Man, you're goaded.
Amazing.
You're very goaded.
Absolutely amazing.
Real quick, Reconquista. The Moors, the Muslims, had taken over the Southern Europe,
Okay.
specifically Spain.
Okay.
And they ruled Spain for, I think, 700 years. Well, there was a sect of 200 Christians who started a rebellion to overthrow the caliphate.
Mm-hmm.
And it took them 200 years to do it, but they did it.
See?
They overthrew the caliphate that had been there for 700 years.
It doesn't
And
take many.
It doesn't take many, but it takes people of strength.
Yeah. And you set an example when you are that person of strength. Matthew King, shout out to you too.
Amazing,
Wow.
guys.
Making it rain.
I love
Support.
I love how Coins Chick is getting none of these memberships.
Oh my God, you savage. Oh my God. All right. So now we were talking about taking back the power. RFK, he mentioned cleaning up our food supply. I think it needs to happen more than ever, folks. We have this Boar's Head plant cited for violations linked to listeria outbreak as well.
Weird.
Federal inspectors found numerous issues, including mold, mildew, insects at the Boar's Head plant in Virginia, tied to a deadly listeria outbreak.
Weird.
Boar's Head is one of like the highfalutin brands too. You know?
Yeah, they say they are. I mean, they're mainstream now.
Well, and they're expensive.
Still good. Yeah.
Right. This is crazy to see. And really, I don't eat sandwich meat at all, because. I'm just not really that way.
I eat it all the time.
You do? Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you.
Dude, some chicken breast, like, that's so good, bro.
I kind of worry about it because the processing of it.
Holy
God. Green Day Profits.
Whoa!
We're cooking.
Can we get the magical symbol, like the magical sound?
Magical sound.
Yeah, isn't there a magical? It's like the blue one. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thanks for the membies.
Dude, I
Green
mean,
Day Profits, thank you.
And seeing this level of support, it makes me feel like there is no stopping us. And, you know, I just showed you a clip from what's happening in Britain. A lot of folks are telling me that they can't even get our broadcast on Rumble out there. We need to keep fighting on YouTube. I know I hate it. They've been blackballing us for a long time, regardless of our growth. Nick, are you going to delete those 30, 40 videos of ours to get us unbanned there?
I'll try. I'll do what I can. Yeah.
It kind of needs to happen. And you can find those videos. She gifted her membership to herself twice. So she's coming out with
you don't have a green by your name. So you're a liar.
Oh my God.
You're a liar. And you're not a friend of this channel.
If you wanted to,
Nick, you are so savage.
If you wanted to avoid that comment by Nick, you could have used that $5 to actually get a membership.
Dang,
so.
see, and here's the thing, Coins Chick. If you really cared about Isaac, truly, you would support the channel, because as soon as we can get to 400 memberships, we can start to pay Isaac.
And it's going to be huge.
But because of Coins Chick, we can't do that.
Wow.
Matthew King again.
Matthew King understands he's Simon, my guy.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, we're
She
so
wins.
unhinged.
And look, she didn't get it again.
Oh,
Barbaric Puma got it.
Bro. All right, we're going to talk about altcoins now. We got actually one of Isaac's picks from I think, when did you talk about it last?
I talked about it I think yesterday, but I've been talking about this thing for months. Like after the first week of it coming out, I've been talking about it since, and I've been posting about it. It's great, very bullish things, and they just keep getting better.
Well, look what happened today.
What is it?
The first thing I did, I was like, Isaac, take a victory lap. Solana-based drift protocol.
Oh, my drift bag went up.
I know, right?
Polygon-based poly market in a 24-hour prediction market volume.
Wait, what prediction market are they back?
Dude, Drift has its own prediction market. Bro.
Holy,
it
how
does.
did I miss that?
Green Day.
Profits.
Oh my God. Well, you know, Isaac was talking about the prediction market a while back, and he called all this.
I gotta check my drift bag right. Like, did Drift Moon? Like, what is?
We gotta check the price real quick.
Check it.
Let's check
I bought
the price.
it low, baby. I bought it really low.
I bought it at
Let's go to
25 cents, a little under there.
Let's go to Drift, because this is very, very healthy to see. And honestly, I need to see a good competitor to the idiocy that's happening on Poly Market. Here's the year. You're still in major opportunity zone, honestly, in Drift, in my opinion.
Wow.
Really, like...
Holy
crap.
shit.
Whoa, man.
The
Dude,
everyvator,
everybody.
Even Coins did a 2-pump crypto chump. Guys,
Dude.
Isaac is gonna be able to like actually afford a Five Guys meal here pretty soon. This is incredible.
Well,
I'm not broke anymore.
Everybody, the OG membership only costs you $5 a month. For $5, can we start the Sarah McLachlan music? In the arms of you for only $5 a month. That's like just a little bit more than $1 a week. You can support Isaac. Isaac, go to your shot. You can support Isaac so he can become more based and get bitches.
Yeah. And I like the end and get bitches. Wow, very nice. Okay, so yeah, Drift, very nice. God, it's flying
It's
memberships,
flying.
you guys.
Chili
like-
Rainbow with 10.
Whoa,
This
man.
is just guys. When
Oh
we get
my
to 600
God.
memberships,
This is
I get to
rigged.
get paid.
We are gonna make it, folks.
Yes.
It's gonna be huge.
We're gonna
I love
make
you
it.
guys so much.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh. Now, this World Liberty 5 from Trump and his sons.
This is gonna be so lit.
Dude, I mean, a lot of people are thinking it's not like even DZ was kind of bearish on it. Dude, if it's connected to Trump in any way or shape or form, this thing is going to perform if he backs it. That's just my take on it. Everything that the orange one touches is absolute gold. That's why they call him the orange one. Here's a commercial he rolled out yesterday after he posted about World Liberty 5.
Laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet. They want to choke you. They want to choke you out of business. We're not going to let that happen.
Dude, the orange one cometh. And this
World
is DeFi.
Liberty.
Dude, we got Blockchain Report, 10 memberships.
Captain Gary 88. We've gotten so many gifted membies. Guys, this is, you really, like, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Drew has been putting in so much time into this channel.
Yes.
He lives and breathes it. And yet he's still able to be a family man and be a good father to his children and a good husband to his wife. You supporting the channel like this means more than you know.
Yeah.
And I know I talk a lot of shit about Isaac, but we love Isaac from the bottom of our heart. And even Bree.
Well, we're the player haters of the year, bro.
And we are the player haters of the year.
Player
And Veteran
haters.
Crypto and all the work that he does and Hobus
Yes.
and the work that he's doing. We are building something amazing here. We're not just a crypto channel. We're helping you get based. We really, really appreciate it. It is helping us build the floor to where we can do some really amazing stuff.
Well, like we've been through a lot of really hard stuff building this channel, like, and I've refused to give up. You know, after the big cataclysm, I stood up in front of everyone, like, I'm not effing dead. I'm not giving up on this channel. I'm not giving up on the community. I believe in you guys. I believe in this team, and I'm not going anywhere. So. You seeing this amount of memberships, it's getting to me right now, you guys. And you're right. Like last night, God, big hands Dan too, man, dude. Thank you so much. Last night, like after the space, we're on spaces till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I had like 2 hours to spend with my family, and I was able to sit down, have a lovely home cooked meal for my wife.
Beautiful.
God bless her.
You love to see
And
it.
then I sat down with my son and I focused on him for an hour reading because he's very, very feisty in school, and the teachers don't have time to give him the focus. I do feel like I need to come to a point where I'm homeschooling my son.
You have to.
And you know, after that, I had to get on the spaces, and then I laid down to go to sleep. It was like 11:30, and my wife's like, "Honey, you got to go take care of the chickens." Green Day Profits. Thank you so
Holy,
much.
we've got
Dude.
literally like 200 memberships today.
This is so amazing. Like my heart is so full right
Now
now.
I'm gonna have to fucking pay Isaac. This is amazing. Can we put up the? Okay,
Dude,
keep it going.
well, all right. So at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, I'm out there taking care of the chickens because I'm hell bent on giving my kids real eggs.
Yeah.
And I run into a spider web, a huge spider web.
Oh my gosh.
That is completely encompassed my hat. And I look, I have the flashlight, and I'm like, oh God, there's a huge spider web on me. That means there's a huge spider somewhere around here.
Post that Discord.
The 2 Pump Crypto Chump, you get membership, you get a membership, you get a membership. Everyone gets a membership but Coins Chick. Oh my God, so
Absolutely.
savage, bro. Now, yeah, I basically had this spider with an ass the size of a silver dollar. Just the ass was the size of a silver dollar.
Incredible.
Land on me in the middle of the night. I didn't give a damn. Obviously, you know, I didn't scream like a girl. I was like, God damn, and my chickens went to flying in the air. But keeping up with the homestead, the channel, the work that me, Nick, Isaac, Veteran Crypto are all pouring our hearts into for this channel, seeing this amount of support, it just fills my heart up with joy, you guys. You have no idea how inspired this makes me seeing the support coming for this channel, you guys.
It's a really beautiful day.
God
We will get to more altcoin stuff. If you're a member now that everyone here is a new member, you get a bunch of custom emojis. So I want to see like a bunch of GigaChads and Arby's stuff in the chat. We call you out every time that we have a stream. And then also when you link your YouTube account to your Discord account, you get access to the OG chat and the altcoin arcade and the DGen den where we're talking about all sorts of crazy stuff right now.
Well, and the Discord has the Book of Hobus too.
In the Book of Hobus, yes. So the man is basically like a former hedge fund manager.
Yeah.
And he's dropping his alpha in there. So he gives you like some big time macro stuff. So get in there. Sufficient enough. Using all of his powers now, dropping in all these.
Oh my god, I love to see it.
Let's pull up that drift chart.
Yeah, all right. So we'll go back to drift here. And you know, there's so much to cover. My god, you guys. So
we're gonna go a little long today. We got to give.
Yeah, this is 100 mil market cap.
Wow.
And honestly, you guys, like this thing is going to compete with Aerodrome this cycle. And it's going to probably get close to accomplishing market cap sizes in a competition with Uniswap last cycle. I've talked about Aerodrome competing with Uniswap's previous performance. I also feel like we have Jupiter that's going to be trying to do this. I think Drift is going to accomplish around a 5 billion. So I think we're going to be able to move from a $100 million market cap to a $5 billion market cap on
what is that?
Drift.
What is it? What X is that?
Let's go to
let's 50X.
Let's go to Coin's perspective here. Perspective.
It's the coin perspective.
Yeah, let's go. Hopefully it works.
Thank you, Matthew King, $2 super chat.
Holy
Chili
God.
Rainbow just gifted another 10
Everyone's
membies.
getting a membership.
If Coins Chick gets a membership, we have to end the stream.
Oh no. Here we go. Drift protocol. Hopefully that's it. So let's say that Drift, and we're going to have some circulating supply increase for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be generous and pump this up to about halfway. So I'm talking a lot of supply coming out in the meantime.
What
before
the fuck?
now.
Who gave her a wrench?
I don't know, man.
Oh my God, she's got a wrench now. My wrench is
Let's stay
bigger
on
than
target. I don't
Nick's.
care. Let's stay on target.
All right.
I'm focused.
So,
I'm locked in.
You're locked in. So I think that we can accomplish a 5 billion on this one. We're talking a 21x.
20x. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're talking a 21x. I mean, that's accounting for heavy circulating supply increase.
Heavy inflation. That's a huge amount of inflation on that.
Yes, and
that's a double of an inflation. So if it doesn't and it holds, and we've got some good lockups, you're looking at 30x, 35x.
Yeah, and I just want to be reasonable about expectations, though. So that's why I like to cook this all the way to the middle. And really on Drift as well as Jupiter. I feel like Jupiter is going to be a big mover.
Jupe made me so happy.
Jupe's making you happy?
Yeah.
Same thing, though. Let's cook this up about halfway. Just be overzealous on it.
That's huge.
Very overzealous. But I think Jupiter's actually going to accomplish around a 15 to 20 spot. So let's just put this to look at this. Look at this.
400%, so 3x.
Yeah. So I think that conservatively, God, elevator man,
Dude,
you
this guy's dropped
savage.
Like 10 members. This guy's dropped like $200 worth of memberships
Dude,
right now.
oh my God, the support. It's raining support for the blockchain basement here, folks.
Holy
this is incredible.
Smokes. I'm gonna have to post some feed pics now on the Discord.
You really are.
Let's go.
You really are.
Holy crap.
And why I'm looking at these types of things is because I'm looking for auxiliary plays to the Solana ecosystem upswing. I think that Solana is going to be a great limelight holder for this bull market. It's got the velocity, the escape velocity is insane on Solana right now. And
make Elevator Man a mod for God's sake.
Yeah, for God's sakes. Give him the power, give him the keys here. Yeah. So I mean, I'm looking for auxiliary plays to Solana right now because of how far we are into accumulation market. Solana's already playing around in the $120 to $200 range.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for massive multipliers that can really, have the potential to buy me a Resvani. I want a Resvani. That's the nice version of the tank.
I should email them again.
You should.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We should drive that thing to all of the events that we can. I mean, that is absolutely a necessary part of our future here. So with that, I think the Solana ecosystem and the base ecosystem are where I'm going to find the greatest movers.
Matthew King says, guys, please, what do you Jupe, and do you want us to do a pick? I don't understand what your question is.
Let's see here. Guys,
help me understand. You might have done a super chat and didn't have a message in your super chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, base and Solana, that's the most fertile ground for where we're moving into as far as major multipliers.
Yeah.
And that is why I am looking at these auxiliary plays in the fashion that I am. It's just the time frames, the targets. You guys remember, I was all about Bitcoin when we were at 17K. Then I turned into a chain link and ICP hammerer and AVAX hammerer when the prices were much lower.
Yeah.
Now I'm laddering down and finding the auxiliary plays beyond that. So
Yeah.
it's just how I'm playing it. God, what a stream today,
This
dude.
has been amazing. Have we given enough altcoin alpha, or do we need some more?
Well,
If you got to pick between Pyth, Jupe, and Drift, what are you doing?
Oh, it's
Go for the
I think
upside.
Jupe. I think Jupe.
Interesting.
I like. Well, Drift is going to be a major mover, dude. Like if it can compete with Polymarket on that prediction market, but also it's got a lot of narrative going for it.
Well, I've used Drift. I actually have. I took my Jupiter profits and I turned it into USDC. I bought a bunch of bonk, and now I'm selling my bonk on Drift.
Okay.
So I've got my sell order set, so I could just be surprised when I get thousands of dollars because I've sold my bonk.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's a pretty reasonable play. And you got the bonk for free, right? Didn't you get it from
Yeah, I got my bonk from my Solana fund, which I'm getting my Saga 2.
What? You're getting another one?
I pre-ordered the Saga 2 as soon as they got announced. So I'm going to be a double Solana Saga slut. The Solana slut.
Solana Saga slut. That's a new combination of words.
That's
right there.
me, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I really am looking for these auxiliary plays. Now, what we saw on the main gainers for today was pretty surprising. Let's go to, and an important note to make is Bitcoin's pullback that it recently had, where it's down like 4%. A lot of altcoins really didn't even notice barely. So that signal showed me that we are getting so close to a nice and juicy altcoin season, on top of how Ethereum is starting to look like it wants to start moving to the upside in its comparison to Bitcoin valuation. But one of the biggest movers today, where is it at? I want to see if Helium is still up there, because Helium is one of those D-pin plays that I really think is doing some stuff right. Like they've created a strong network. Holy God, Mark M. Vino with the gifted Memby as well. This stream screams bull market. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Am I going to be wrong about Rectember? Are we just going to have Pump Timber and then everyone just fades Nick the whole time?
It's
That's
more
fine.
No, it's Chop Timber. I think you're going to have both, bro. I know it's, I don't think that we're ready to lift off until we see that September Fed rate cut. And then the larger markets will realize risk is back on the menu. And then we see things start to get really frothy. Helium, though, let's look at this just in terms of spot buy. It's not too sick from inflation, and its max supply is infinite, so we got to keep that in mind. It's on Solana.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, Helium is... Yeah, Helium is fine. I like Helium. I'm bummed because So Helium is good. I hate Honey Token. Honey Token can eat a dick. Helium I have on my Saga phone, and it's great. I'm gonna switch my whole family over to it.
Well, I think me and you are a little too spicy about Helium because we got scammed on our miners. Well,
yeah,
I never got my miner. I lost like $1,500, $2,000 trying to buy these miners last bull market.
Yeah,
and just to explain how painful that was to not get the miner is I was trying to buy them in like August of 2020 when the price was like $1. It was $1 when I was trying to get these miners, and I had to sit there on the sidelines watching what could have been moon to $50 a token for Helium. It was so aggravating, but they are a really strong D-pin play that's not died. They've continued to find higher lows through this accumulation market. And, they actually have a product that's increasing the use case for, phone service. And I think phone companies are going to notice that. They have to spend less on infrastructure. They can just work with these private companies.
Great. It is really great. And Helium, we're not even sponsored by Helium. I like the service that I got.
Yeah.
Matthew King says, Sol's best ecosystem play is Jupe's When token. I remember When.
How is that?
That was an airdrop.
Let's see here. Let's check it out. I want to check out
200x. I'm going to check if 2bit has drift, because if I can trade drift, man, we wicked down super hard. But
let's see here
again. MACD on the Bitcoin 4-hour Bitcoin chart is still in the red, so I'm still on my long. Still feeling good about that. I think we're gonna retest 62 and then come back down. I'm hoping to just make 10% up and down scalps.
Yeah, so. I mean, and I need to make sure I'm on the right When token. This one's on Solana. So it looks
on
pretty
Solana,
close.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go to the
that's
website.
it got airdropped to everyone.
Okay, so this is it. It's got
Yeah.
like a little kitty cat or something on it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the yearly here. This is probably all the data we got. It sounds like it's a pretty new project. I mean, you got a little inflation stuff going on, but it's a pretty new project.
What's the
so
market cap?
sitting here at 65 mil.
That's pretty freaking healthy. Let me check the volume on Deck Screener real quick.
Dude,
Is this a
I kinda
little?
wanna take a little
is this
play
a
at
little
this.
yummy yum?
Is this the next bonk?
is this the next bonk?
this the
That's what
next
Matthew
Brett?
King thinks.
Yeah.
Matthew
Ma-
King thinks that
Matthew
this is
King's
the next
all in.
bonk. Ooh.
Oh
Man, Slim Cheeses, what up? Slim's thinking the 43K that Matty B's. It is possible. It is possible. Honestly, I
Volume.
hope we get that pain, bro. Like, it'll give me such cheap altcoins.
Yeah.
What was a cute little kitty cat immortalizing Win culture with the cutest cat coin in Web3?
Good volume on Deck Screener.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The price
Yeah.
is way low, bro. Like, I mean, this is.
I mean everything. Gosh, have you seen the bonk chart?
No, let's go to the bonk chart. Let's
It's
check it out.
all the meme coins have gotten crushed except for Popcat.
Popcat.
Hey.
Dog.
Hey, Isaac is a little winner on Popcat, aren't you? Are you still holding that Popcat?
I'm still a winner on Popcat.
I was
Okay.
early on Popcat. I was in Popcat in January and then at like 3x and I was like, yeah, I'm going to take my 3x. Boy, that was dumb.
Hey, things happen.
Bonk is way down.
I mean, way down, from the top, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of altcoins are down though.
Yeah.
This thing is it's a meme coin creating higher lows. So that is worth noting just on the larger time frame here. Bonk, I would not want to fade this chart.
No.
This makes me scared to
I've
short
got
this thing.
aggressive sell orders set on drift and I'm just going to 2 and 3x my bag.
Okay.
So
I like it, man. Well, this has been a very refreshing stream, you guys. Like, wow. The support is just flying.
I love it.
Coins chick, apparently unstoppable now. Her wrench is bigger than Nick's. So that's going
We'll have to
weird.
compare. Have
You're
to
gonna
compare
have to
wrenches.
compare. Oh my god.
Pull them down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys, so many memberships that you dropped today. I wish I could see all the names. I see Chili Rainbow, Green Day, Big Hands Dan,
Elevator Man.
Elevator Man. God, Elevator Man, you're
He's my
incredible.
sugar daddy now.
Sugar
He
daddy.
is, and he's
I
also
have to send him exclusive feet pics. I'll put my feet in whatever for you, bro.
Oh my god, bro. You say that with a very serious face too.
I mean, look, he's actually able to feed Isaac, and like, there is a universe to where I could get paid to be on this show.
Dude,
Due to Elevator Man.
Isaac needs to eat, bro. Did you see
He's
he
gotta eat.
squatted 265
Yeah,
yesterday?
I don't think I could squat 265
I'm an
anymore.
animal.
Dude, absolute animal. He's got those
animale.
young guy knees. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh no, they hurt real bad. They hurt real bad. I woke up this morning and they were both cracking. They didn't feel too
man.
good. I posted it on X, and then he was like, "This is coming from an older guy. Your knees are gonna feel it." And I was like, "No, I feel it all right."
Absolutely incredible. Keep going, Isaac. I mean, you're going to be quite a stout person if you keep. You're starting at what, like 18 years old,
Yes, sir.
man, and you've changed so much since you started
Yeah.
this show. It's been an incredible transformation. So you guys, we're positioned well. We have till, in my opinion, I have till November to stack altcoins at very juicy entry points. You just got to be careful that you're getting things that are in a hot narrative position that aren't already just disgustingly sick from inflation problems.
Yep.
It's going to make it harder for the upside.
Yep.
And keep supporting us, man. I'm not going to give up on you guys. Don't give up on us. We're going to wake up and be in the trenches every single day with you guys. And this Sunday, we have a very special Black Site members only stream happening at 8 p.m. with Veteran Crypto. Are you going to join us for that one, you think?
No, that's too much tea.
Okay, too much tea.
Too much
Well,
tea.
if we're going to be getting after it, we can say all the things that I know I got into a lot today on the stream and every day, but there is much more in the back of my brain that YouTube would not allow. So just, if you are part of the blockchain Black Site membership level, you can catch that at 8 p.m. And if you aren't already, go become one. Use the new membership. Just add $20, lasts a month, and you can come in there and see if that information. Me and Veteran Crypto come with the receipts on all of the things that we're talking
scary.
about.
It's scary.
It's terrifying, honestly. Here's just a snippet of it. Here, let's pull up just a little bit of it. We'll go here. And here is
the outline.
This is the outline for all of the different locations where they have found massive amounts of training camps for the Summer of Love 2.0 / the American Takeover. And we're going to be getting into the
North Carolina is screwed.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Not looking great. Atlanta's got a little pocket here.
Yeah.
As you can see, Utah, and even with all the problems in Colorado, doesn't even highlight it. Most of them are out here in the plains. California, I don't even know if you're America anymore. So please, if you aren't already subscribed to the Blockchain Basement Black site and you want to get the info on why you should tangibly take what we talk about seriously to protect your family, become a member. Join us at 8 p.m. on Sunday night. It's going to be huge.
Yep.
Slim Cheeses, welcome to OG status.
Amazing.
You guys are amazing. And I absolutely love every single one of you. And it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. We're going to be prepared for it. And that map of Chinese military bases, probably just a snippet of what's coming.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it.
I'll see you guys. We're going to be coming back to you tomorrow. And I'll see you soon.
Later.